Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Trish. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're finna be reacting to the first part game on NBA 2K26 raw unedited footage. Now, it looks like he's in my team, I'm guessing. But we don't get towards that when I actually start the video. Let me just get done with my intro. If you have to have, you know what I'm saying? If I haven't already, make sure I like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to 600 subscribers. We're close. We're very close. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for the support. I know I've been going for a while. I've been going for a minute, actually. I think I've been going for like a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I got like 4 videos I'm gonna post, so don't worry, y'all. Don't worry. But anyways, man, without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Gonna waste any time. We're jumping straight into it. Y'all asked for raw.
Now this shit does look like, I know they these niggas not gonna have a what's it called, a mod player, obviously. This game hasn't even came out yet, but my gosh, my fucking gosh, this shit, I damn near want to cry looking at this, nigga. Just let one out, bro. Do y'all see how beautiful this shit look, my nigga? Nigga, this shit look beautiful as fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck, nigga. This shit look beautiful. Nigga, they brought back sunset. I knew I wasn't tripping. Nigga, look right here. Sunset. Oh, we back. Oh, we back.
NBA 2K26 gameplay. And I got exactly that here for you. I'm actually still in the hotel.
Bro, niggas don't understand how happy I am.
12 hours in the builder and getting some gameplay for y'all. And as soon as I got back to the hotel room, we're already editing and, you know, getting on the mic to talk to y'all about it. So, drop a like on the video for me. I really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 10,000 likes. And let's talk about it. All right? I'm in the white. I'm in the white jerseys. My team's white. Swag's in a black jersey. Swag is my pro-am team, and I play park with him for the last, I don't even know, 5-6 years. You know,
but that's what I need. I need me a pro-am team, bro. Somebody to run with,
my team triple threat. So it's 3-on-3. We pulled up some my team cards. Luckily, I was able to.
This nigga
I was lucky enough to pull LeBron James. So we got some LBJ gameplay here for you for my first time on 2K26. And listen. A few things to notice about this gameplay. We were not able to customize our HUD. So we weren't able to turn off our shot meters. We were not able to change our shot feedback. We were not able to customize any of that stuff, okay? So that's going to kind of hinder the gameplay a little bit. And also, it's literally our first couple minutes playing NBA 2K26. So there's going to be some rough moments.
This shit, but this court, it just makes me cry, bro. Y'all don't understand the nostalgia, bro. Y'all don't understand this shit, my nigga. This shit make me want to shed a tear right now, but I can't. I just can't. I'm trying to force myself to, bro. This is not even... Nigga, that's ballers? Why does that shit look like sunset? Am I tripping? That's ballers, nigga? Okay. Anyways. But, nigga, this shit looks so, like... Now, that's obviously not going to say empty. This is just my team. The game hasn't came out yet. I already said that, but still. Nigga, this court, bro. It just reminds me of, like... Hold on. Hold on. All they need to do now is just bring back the rep. Just bring back the rep. Matter of fact, you don't even really got to do that, nigga. Y'all did y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
So completely understand. All right. Now I also want to mention these.
I don't know if y'all made up for all the time, John. I'm saying
NBA and
y'all hold me in the other 2Ks, but this definitely made up for a lot of shit.
Animations. Like when we make our my players, we find the best escape to go with the best crossover, to go with the best behind the back, with the best hezzy, and it all comes together, and it's able to move a lot more efficiently and quicker and just better than the NBA and WNBA.
I would have hit that nigga with a mean spin move right there.
Optimized SIGs. So my point is, some of the bursts that you're going to
This
see in
nigga
these
suck.
gameplays, it might look clunky sometimes, but you have to realize a lot of these players don't have great SIGs attached to their My Team cards.
Nah, gang, you just trash. I'm starting to think you just fucking
When you'll see the gameplay
ass.
tomorrow, and you see the builder and people, being able to test their builds, and when we tested them,
Like, look how these niggas is dribbling.
SIGs, you're gonna see it's a night and day difference in terms of how people can kind of burst and speed boost and change directions and start.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, there's some shitty. The gameplay doesn't look. The gameplay he's giving us, this shit looks ass. This shit looks terrible. I don't know. He making 2K look ass.
Chain glitchy stuff together.
Or is
and
it
of
is
course,
it really
before the
ass?
game
Was
drops,
was I
the
just
whole
clickbaited
community's
this
out
whole
there
time?
labbing. It really looks like we're gonna find some glitchy stuff because the bigger players, like obviously last year the small players could burst.
Like, nigga, you're shooting off of a contested step back, gang. What are you doing?
Players on this game can definitely move. You move a lot better than 2K25.
You better. I would have dunked that hoe.
Back with Bron pulling
Okay.
up. Y'all already know how we're coming with
This nigga got
Bron
11
on
points with
2K26,
Bron.
All right, so
Nigga, pass
make
the
sure y'all
ball.
tune in tomorrow. My Bron build is dropping.
Pass the
and
ball.
I'm excited for that.
Nobody
But
copying that shit, gang. I'm
we're
gonna be
hot.
honest with you. I
We're
remember I made a
up
Bron build in
11-2.
24.
Swag, I don't know.
That shit was
what
OP.
he's doing,
It was
but I'm
dunking on
trying to
everybody,
blitz
nigga.
the ball hand because I know Mike was talking about.
I had it on my
nerf
YouTube
the
channel, but I
Browns
deleted all my
and blitz
24
steals will be
videos.
rewarded. So I'm really trying to blitz the ball hand and go for him, but I'm getting called for a foul here and there. You do see though, I don't know if you can tell in this, in my gameplay.
Oh my god, I can't, nigga. I can just imagine it. I can just imagine it, my nigga. The best NBA 2K26 power forward build or Kevin Durant build. 150K views, 35K likes, 10K subscribers from just that one video. I could just see it, my nigga. I could just see it.
Kind of talked about this. When someone stands still dribbling, you can't just like push up against them and just knock. Swag's giving me too much space. Bron's knocking
This
it down.
nigga swag ass.
14-2. It's an absolute.
Man, you got Anthony
flood.
Edwards.
But
What
what
are
I
you
was talking
doing?
about was when someone stands still dribbling, you can't just bump them out of like their combo. But as soon as they start moving and like trying to drive or trying to run to the side, then all of
hey,
a sudden
Joe
the
knows,
body
bro.
of,
Come pick
like,
me up,
perimeter
gang. This nigga
defense,
suck.
you see, like right there, that's Caitlin Clark, like pretty much stonewalling LeBron James, which I know sounds crazy, but let's ignore the physics behind it in terms of the WNBA versus NBA players. I know.
Nigga, make that shit accurate, gang. But LeBron should be dunking every single time Caitlin Clark is in that motherfucking paint. Bron needs to dunk on her ass. I don't care, nigga. I don't care. That's how it is. That's how it is. And that's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese, she need to be missing layups. That's the moment y'all niggas need to put the motherfucking missing layups. The shit that was happening in 2K25, y'all need to put that shit in 2K26. For Angel Reese only though. For niggas like Angel Reese and Rudy Gobert, shit like that.
People are probably gonna freak out about that, but they already talked about how it's literally just, when it comes to my team, it's just attributes and badges and whatnot. But that's not the point of what I'm saying. The point of what I'm saying is when you're on the move, the defender gets much better bumps. When you're standing and you're trying to go, tween cross, you're doing like a size up or something. On 25, you could like run up to the guy and just bump him out of that dribble.
That's
combo.
low-key good.
It didn't seem to be the case on 26.
That's low-key good.
When they're on the move and you cut them off, you do get a body up. But when they're standstill,
I'm not gonna lie, that's balanced as hell.
Real life. If someone's dribbling at the top of the key,
Because if a nigga's trying to speed boost to the right and you go to the right, you bump into that nigga.
and knock them out of their
That should low-key you should low-key get a bump animation, and while in that bump animation, the defender should be able to steal the ball. I'm not gonna lie, that should be, or they need to have like a badge for some shit like that or something, bro. 2K, take notes.
That's right. That would be called a foul. So I guess in that sense it makes sense. But I'm just reporting what I felt.
But who is this nigga think he is
I
with
felt
LeBron?
like when I was standstill dribbling, I could combo all I wanted, and then as soon as I got on the move, if they got on my hip,
Do a fade.
they cut me off to the basket, there would be some type of physical collision animation, and that was.
Oh, nigga, I thought they was finna celebrate. Nigga, I thought they was finna. Man, you know how it used to be back in 2K17, nigga.
That was
Niggas will drop you off. Niggas will drop you off and go run up to your face and hit you. Hey, if you know, you know.
in terms of the body ups and the dribbling. But first game on 2K.
Hey, get this shit out the game. This shit ass. Take this shit and bring back the 2K17 shit where you can run up to niggas and celebrate on them.
26, 21.
Bring this shit where they get like the
went crazy.
They all getting like the middle
3, so definitely happy about that. But now we're gonna head over to the 2v2 courts. Me and Swag are gonna team up. So let's get into the 2v2 gameplay, and this is all users. This is me and Swag versus 2 users. I'm not really sure who it is. It's just, you know, letters and numbers as gamer tags. So I'm not really sure.
That nigga Swag. Oh, never mind. That's not Swag.
All 4 people on the court being controlled by
Bananas.
So as you can expect, you know, we've been playing the game for 20 minutes at this point.
It
is going to be a sloppy gameplay.
Nigga, but y'all play 2K though.
We'll get to see some raw, unedited gameplay, and like I said, we
couldn't AI
player HUD. Couldn't turn off the shot meters. There's a lot of stuff that kind of made it even more challenging. But you get to see kind of.
I'm trying to take notes from this shit.
User on.
Yeah. By the looks of it already, nigga. Big defenders. I mean, I said big defenders. Big players in general. Yeah, nigga. That's the way to go.
But you get to see kind of a little bit more. User on user action, because although last game it was me and Swag playing, there was still
nigga, I would have took the layup right there.
You know, it was more team control mode as opposed to single. You know,
we'll hit that nigga with a euro.
An individual single player on the court. So this is a nice little change of pace. Now I am curious, what are your thoughts already after watching me and Swag play that 3v3 there? Is there anything you saw that you liked, that you didn't like, that concerns you? You know, just what are your thoughts? Comment it down below. I will be reading the comments to kind of see where your guys' head is at, and then
I'm not gonna lie. These better not be NPCs. Take every single NPC needs to be out the game, my nigga. If you're not in the only time NPCs should be included in the game is my career. That's it, my nigga. You can have as much my NPCs in the motherfucking stadium or whatever, the locker room. In the park, I need as much FPS, as much ping as I can get, my nigga. As soon as I lag, I'm blaming Ronald.
Answer some of your guys' questions down there if I have time in between editing all these videos that I'm trying to get out for you guys in a timely fashion. As I said, I'm still, like I said, I'm in the hotel room. We're on the grind. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how I get this time of year. I do everything I can for y'all boys, and y'all always, you know, y'all always show love back. So
this other team ass.
The feeling is mutual.
Especially this nigga that's using AI.
Clearly, I mean, the way you guys support the videos, you guys appreciate it.
Hacks it. So yeah, there you go. That.
But let's keep it going. Wemby with the block.
Step past the back, though.
We've already seen Wemby has the 99 block, so you would hope, right? You would hope he'd be able to get his hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to a little pick and roll here. Ooh. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. He takes me out of the
early. How was that early?
But it still converts to a layup, and usually it is a makeable layup. It's not like a sliver of a green window. Like that was a pretty decent size green window on the layup, and of course. You can see the green window. We already knew this, but you can see the green window again on the dunks and the layups.
Yeah, you can tell these niggas is already ass. Nigga, I would have been running pick and roll like a motherfucker. This nigga has AI on him, bro. Like, come on, what are you doing? I would have been running pick and roll alley hoop every single time. He would have fell for the alley hoop. I would have dunked that bitch with Wet Bananas.
That is a beautiful
or
thing.
LeBron, whoever.
And thank goodness for that, you know, revision going back to the way it used to be. But check this out again. It's the shot meter just messes with me, bro. I try to pull up.
Bro, you just trash, nigga.
It's back half bar.
Nigga, you just trash, bro.
Is pulling up in the corner. He's knocking it down.
See, this how some of the niggas be. This how some of the niggas be when they be playing 2K. They always blame 2K for most of this shit. No, nigga, you just trash. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be times where 2K literally be hoeing niggas, literally be making niggas miss wide open layups and all other type of shit. But if you doing shit like this, my nigga, you just trash, gang.
7-4, it ain't looking too good. But I'm about to turn up and take this thing over with LeBron. Now, you're about to see here in just a second. AI pulls up and he misses, and then Swag's going to hit
the other team's trash.
I'm going to drive in and going for a meter dunk here, and it's a good-sized green window. And, I mean, Jokic is in the paint, but it's not like a... You know, it's not like he's really like putting me into contact dunk animation or anything like that, but it just feels like a good time to kind of talk about my thoughts on the driving dunks and finishing in general from what I saw. I did talk about it in my gameplay breakdown. If y'all didn't watch that earlier, I definitely recommend y'all check that out. But finishing on this game, one thing I noticed is size really matters. And I think this was true in 2K25 as well, but you couldn't really, you know, you didn't have the visible.
No, the fuck it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't, nigga.
Right? If you're a tall
nigga, size matters was reversed, nigga. If the smaller you are, the better you are. That's how it was, nigga.
It's a lot harder for them to contest you. You know, you're shooting over those and you know, blah, blah, blah. Y'all get what I'm saying in terms of the perimeter. But in the paint, I feel like the same thing is true. In the gameplay breakdown I did a lot of testing with like Ja and
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have my own playstyle though. I'm definitely having my own playstyle, nigga.
6'11", a much bigger player.
They gonna be like, that's that Trish hook, nigga.
Consistent, good sized green windows. Now
that's that Trish step back,
you know, shrunk and whatnot, but
that's
really
Trish Sigs, nigga. You can't catch a lot.
Also, not just dependent on your attributes and badges, but the size of your player. And I feel like to an extent, it makes sense, right? Like, Ja Morant.
Yo, this nigga is trash.
But Giannis coming full head of steam is...
This Allen Iverson nigga suck.
A really difficult thing to stop. And although they're both great dunkers, great finishers, the size does matter.
How do they have 8 points?
I think it's not a crazy concept.
It would have been 21. It would have been 21-0.
In terms of what I tested in the few hours I got to play, it definitely felt noticeable that the bigger players could, you know, just kind of get a little more leeway in what they could and couldn't go up with in terms of not just the dunks, but the layups as well. The layups got contested a lot less on the taller players. Like, I remember I was testing with like Trae Young and Luka and stuff. I went up with Trae that got contested. I feel like I went up with similar stuff with Luka, but because he's, you know, 6'7", 6'8", whatever he is, it was registering open. So I feel like not just in terms of jump shooting, but also in the finishing department, the size and the height.
Did he say 6?
Definitely plays a factor. And like I said, I feel like that's how it was
last
year. But I just couldn't really back it up with any visual proof because we didn't have the visible green windows. But check this out. We've seen a couple lobs now, and as y'all can see, not only you got to time them, but you got to select one of the 4 face buttons on the controller. And I ain't gonna lie, not only you got to time them, but you got to select one of the 4 face buttons.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a W. This is a W because niggas love to spam alley hoops, and this is like a good way to nerve niggas that love to spam alley hoops. I love this shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Controller, and I ain't gonna lie, especially early on, it's gonna be an adjustment. Like, I missed my first one, and you know, I'm somebody that probably catches more lobs than the usual 2K player, just because I'm always, you know, I prefer to play on those dunking type of builds, and you know, I have fun with the lobs and the contact dunks and stuff like that. But it's definitely gonna be a little adjusting to having to click different buttons. I feel like just you have like a habit, like, you know, built into your psyche that you're just gonna automatically press the shoot button, and it ain't like that. You gotta lock in and actually click the right button. So that's gonna be a little adjustment. I think people will get used to it, but it also, I feel like, could deter people from throwing lobs in general, just because now it's like, man, there's an even more chance your teammate messes it up, especially like in the random wreck or something like that. Like, we're gonna see a lot of funny moments with those alley-oops in a random wreck. I already see it, but check it out. Even though LeBron is big and he's got decent finishing ratings and badges and all that, still get a basically no chance of greening that meter dunk right there. So it certainly isn't anything OP. And if you watched the gameplay breakdown, there's actually some stuff I'm pretty concerned about that I addressed in there. And you know, I did bring it to their attention. I think other people did as well. So hopefully they're able to sort it out by launch. But there was some stuff with the dunking that logically really didn't make sense. But again, it is the community day version of the game. It's not the final.
I've yet to see one of these niggas use one of the quick shooting
to fix those small things that we noticed.
The catch and shoot
the
shit.
Dunk meter being like just randomly inconsistent for no reason. If you want to actually see that, like I said, the gameplay breakdown is the place.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the only thing they gotta fix about this shit, the dunk meter. I feel like the dunk meter is the only thing that's holding this game from being like at its full potential. That's really about it though, from what I've seen so far.
Pop up on the screen here in just a second after we finish this thing off. Wemby's ripping down the rebound. He's going to hit me. And if you wanted to see a 2-hand tomahawk contact dunk to finish it off, there you go, man. Click that video on the screen right there. Like I said, that is the gameplay breakdown. Everything you need to know about NBA 2K26 gameplay is in that video. Go check it out.
Hey, man. Let me know, bro. Let me know how y'all feel about the part, man. To be honest, bro, 2K does not look that bad. It looks way better than 2K 25, 24, 23 combined. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This shit looks not too bad. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely see myself playing this. Hopefully they don't nerf everything to the ground. You know, just let the game ride out. Fix the bugs only the bugs. Leave all the glitchy shit in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the game, you know, what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, let me know y'all opinion down in the comments below. It's your boy Trish, and we out.